Hi, I'm Dr. Saroja. I'm a retired professor in chemistry and I'm also a chemistry tutor. Today, I'll give you a small introduction to chemical kinetics. What is chemical kinetics? Chemical kinetics is a study of reactions, their velocities, and the factors that affect the rate of a reaction. Let's see what are the various types of reactions. In nature, we find that some reactions are slow and some are fast. For example, rusting of iron is a slow reaction. It takes days and months. Whereas the reaction between an acid and a base like sodium hydroxide reacting with HCl to give sodium chloride and water is instantaneous. Velocity of the above reactions cannot be measured in the laboratory with simple laboratory methods because they are either too slow or too fast. Velocity of a moderately slow reaction like H2O2 decomposing to give water and oxygen can be measured in the laboratory with simple apparatus like burette and pipette. What are the different steps in a reaction? Some reactions are single step and some are multi-step reactions. A reaction occurring in two or more elementary steps is called a complex reaction. For example, NO2 reacting with CO giving CO2 and NO is a two-step reaction. In the first step, NO2 reacts with another NO2 giving NO3 and NO. This is a slow step and it's also called rate determining step. In the next step, CO reacts with NO3 giving CO2 and NO2 and this is a fast step. NO3 and NO are called the reaction intermediates because they are produced in one step and are consumed in the second step. They are necessary but they don't appear in the reactants or products in the balanced equation. One of the steps is called the slowest step and that is also called the rate determining step. As in the case of the above reaction, it is step 1. Above which this step determines the overall rate of the reaction. As soon as NO3 and NO are produced, they are consumed and they don't pile up and they are consumed in step 2, which is a fast step. What are the factors that affect the rate of a reaction? The rate of a reaction is a measure of how fast the reactants disappear or how fast the products are formed. It depends on several factors. For the reaction to occur, the molecules must first collide. Old bonds in reactant molecules have to be broken and new bonds have to be formed to generate the product molecules. Anything that affects these collisions or interactions affects the rate of a reaction. The factors that affect the rate of a reaction are the following. 1. Number of colliding molecules. If the number of colliding molecules are more, the rate is more. And the orientation of the colliding molecules is very important because if they don't collide in the proper orientation, reaction does not take place. And the energy of the molecules at the time of collision is very important because they should have activation energy, only then the reaction takes place. What is the rate of a reaction? We know that when a reaction progresses, the concentration of the product goes on increasing and the concentration of the reactant goes on falling. For a single step reaction like A giving products, rate is written as amount of the reactant disappearing by time, that is proportional to minus delta A by delta T. Minus represents the concentration of the reactant is decreasing with time. Rate can also be written in terms of the concentration of the product appearing by time, that is proportional to plus delta P by delta T. Plus sign represents that the product concentration is increasing with time. Minus sign shows that the reactant concentration is decreasing and plus sign shows that the product concentration is increasing. If a reaction has more number of molecules like A molecules of A reacting with B molecules of B, giving C molecules of C and D molecules of D, rate is equal to minus 1 by A by delta T, which is equal to minus 1 by B delta B by delta T because the reactant concentration goes on falling, which is also equal to 1 by C by delta T, which is also equal to 1 by D into delta D by delta T. What are the units of rate? Rate is concentration by time, therefore the unit of concentration is moles per liter and time is either seconds or minutes. Rate law. What is rate law or rate expression? Rate on the left side is equal to a constant, and delta A by delta T is concentration by time. In terms of products, it is equal to K into delta P by delta T, where K is the velocity constant. In a multi-step reaction, only those reactants that appear in the rate determining step are a part of the rate law. Other reactants do not appear in the rate law. So this is the basic introduction to chemical kinetics. If you like my video presentation, please subscribe to my channel. And if you want anything specific to be discussed, please let me know in the comment section. I will get back to you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching my video.